Hey, everybody. Well, the year's over. This is going to be my farewell video to each and every one of you in my math class. I'll create a science one as well. I just want to thank you for your hard work this year. It's, every year when I get done with the year, and I know technically I have another 2 weeks left. Actually, another week left. I'm looking at the calendar and it's the 29th. So about another week left. And so the year's not officially over, but it's been a good year. And you may tell yourself, really, Mr. Rattoon? In class, you're always getting on our case to, to do this and to do that and to work and to stop talking. Well, think about it. Why do I get on your case? Because I want you to be the very best you can be. Now, do you remember this picture? This picture I showed you in the beginning of the year, and I talked about what kind of house do you want to build? How many of you would want to live in this house? And some of you probably are at home right now. Raise your hand. Yeah, Mr. Rattoon, I'd live in that house. Well, if that's the only house you had, I guess so. But if you're going to build a house, I'd rather build a house like this. So my question to you is, what kind of house did you build this year? Did you put in the full effort that you could have put into math? Did you do everything you could during remote learning to be the very best student that you can be? If you've done that, this is the kind of house you built, and congratulations. If you haven't, no big deal. You can start over. And next year, you are going to have a brand new start, kind of. So when you get to high school, you will get out of high school what you put into high school. And I believe that each and every one of you can build a house that looks like this. Question is, are you willing to roll up your sleeves and put in that extra effort and that hard work to build this house? Now, I know some people are constantly telling me, it's almost every single year, students will say, well, Mr. Rattoon, I never tried in middle school. I understood that middle school didn't matter. It didn't count. It was kind of like practice. I'll change when I get to the high school. But I disagree with that philosophy. I think your elementary schools and your middle schools are the most important years of your education career. What you built this year, what you built during the middle school and your elementary years, is your foundation. So in your foundation, if it's a strong foundation, you can build whatever you want on that foundation. Because when you get to the high school, if you have the necessary skills, you can do whatever you want. Follow your dreams. You want to be a doctor? Go that way. If you want to be a contractor? Go that way. If you want to be an accountant or a police officer? Go that way. If you want to be a teacher? Go that way. But let's say you didn't build a good, solid foundation in middle school. Just work hard. You can accomplish anything you want to do. I believe in each and every one of you. And I've told you that all year. I've never had a student ever in all my years of teaching math who I truly believe couldn't learn math. I've never had anybody that I looked at and said, you're not a math student. You can't learn math. So don't worry about it. No. Everybody, I believe that everybody can learn math to a high degree, including you. Now, you might have to put in that extra effort. You might have to roll up your sleeves. You might have to put in an extra hour each night to be the very best math student you can be. It's no different than as a coach. And I'm proud of being in the girls' basketball program. A lot of you know I used to coach at the high school. And we've had a lot of successful kids go through the program, kids that have played Division I basketball. We've had someone on the Wisconsin Badgers basketball team. We've had someone play for UW Green Bay, both Division I colleges. We've had lots of Division II players and Division III players. And one thing I can tell you about each and every one of those players is they worked hard both at practices in season, but they also worked hard in the off season. So I would challenge you. If you don't think your math skills are where they need to be, or maybe you didn't get as much done during remote learning as you probably could have, challenge yourself to work on your math skills this summer and to build a good, solid, strong foundation so your high school career will not end looking like this picture, but will end with a good, solid foundation. So it's been a great year. It's been a very unusual year. I've missed each and every one of you. And I hope that you have a really good summer. And I hope that your freshman year is just an awesome at the high school. I hope your freshman year is just awesome and you build a really good foundation, which will result in a good, solid house that you've built over the next 4 years. So take care. I've missed you. And if I ever see you, please say hi. I know some people try to ignore me out in public, but if I see you and I recognize you, because unlike you, I don't change a lot, but you guys tend to grow up quite a bit over the next 4 years. So just say hey, hi, yo, whatever you want to do when you see me in public, and I'll do the same. And I wish you nothing but the best. So take care. It's been a great year. Goodbye.